In the turbulent waters of the Black Sea, a new chapter of naval warfare is being written, not by massive battleships, but by sleek, unmanned sea drones. Today, we're diving deep into an incredible feat of modern military strategy, the sinking of a Russian Tarantul-class corvette, the Ivanovets, by Ukrainian forces. This isn't just another news headline, it's a story of innovation, audacity, and a David versus Goliath struggle playing out in real time. How did a fleet of what are essentially remote-controlled speedboats, armed with powerful warheads, manage to take down a formidable warship? What does this mean for the future of naval combat? Let's unpack the details of this stunning operation. The scene unfolds in the dead of night on Lake Donyuslav, a saltwater lake on the western coast of occupied Crimea. The target, the Ivanovets, a missile corvette designed in the Soviet era, armed with anti-ship missiles and cannons. It's a vessel built for speed and combat, but on this night, it was the hunted. Footage released by Ukraine's military intelligence agency shows a perspective we've never seen before in warfare, the drone's eye view. We see these low-profile, black vessels, known as Magura V5 drones, speeding across the dark water, closing in on their much larger prey. It's like watching a scene from a high-stakes video game, but the consequences are incredibly real. The attack was a coordinated swarm. The first drone strikes the stern, the rear of the ship, causing a significant explosion. You can see the flash and the immediate aftermath as the corvette shudders from the impact. But the assault isn't over. Another drone targets the port side, near the missile launchers. The video shows the Ivanovets crew firing their cannons, desperately trying to fend off the relentless attackers, but the drones are too fast, too small, and too numerous. A third drone slams into the same area, compounding the damage. The explosions are massive, tearing holes in the hull below the waterline. Then, the final, decisive blow. A fourth drone, carrying a reported 900kg Warhead, delivers a catastrophic strike. This wasn't just a hit, it was a knockout punch. The resulting explosion is immense, engulfing the midsection of the ship in a fireball. The footage clearly shows the Ivanovets listing heavily, its bow pointing to the sky as the stern slips beneath the waves. Within minutes, the 40-man crew corvette was gone, sunk by a squadron of unmanned boats. So, what exactly are these game-changing weapons? The Magura V5, which stands for Maritime Autonomous Guard and Manned Robotic Apparatus, is a Ukrainian-developed naval drone. It's about 5.5 meters long, can travel at speeds over 75 kilometers per hour, and has a range of more than 800 kilometers. Think of it as a jet ski packed with state-of-the-art navigation, communication systems, and a massive explosive payload. It can be controlled remotely from hundreds of kilometers away, with the operator seeing what the drone sees through a live video feed, allowing for precise targeting. The key here is that they are relatively cheap to produce, especially when compared to the cost of a traditional warship like the Ivanovets, which is estimated to be worth around $60 to $70 million. This creates a severe cost asymmetry. Ukraine can afford to lose several drones in an attack, but Russia cannot afford to lose its multi-million-dollar warships. This event is more than just a single victory. It represents a significant tactical and strategic shift. Ukraine, without a traditional navy to speak of after the events of 2014, has effectively created a drone navy. They've leveraged their technological ingenuity to challenge Russia's naval dominance in the Black Sea by using these drones. They've been able to successfully target and damage or sink numerous vessels of the Russian Black Sea Fleet, pushing them further east and away from Ukraine's coastline. This has had a profound impact on the war. It has helped secure the vital grain corridor, allowing Ukraine to export agricultural products to the rest of the world, which is crucial for its economy and for global food security. It's a prime example of asymmetric warfare, where a smaller, less equipped force uses unconventional tactics and technology to inflict significant damage on a larger, more powerful adversary. The psychological impact of this sinking cannot be overstated. For the Russian Navy, it's a huge blow. Losing a warship to a fleet of drones is not only a material loss, but also a significant hit to morale and prestige. It exposes a critical vulnerability in their defenses. How do you protect a massive steel ship from a swarm of fast, small, explosive boats, especially at night? Traditional naval defenses are designed to counter other ships, aircraft, and missiles, not necessarily a distributed network of sea drones. This forces them to rethink their entire defensive posture in the Black Sea, potentially pulling valuable assets away from other areas or investing heavily in new counter-drone technologies, which takes time and resources. Looking at the bigger picture, the sinking of the Ivanovets is a watershed moment for naval warfare globally. Military strategists and naval commanders around the world are watching this conflict with intense interest. For decades, the dominant paradigm of naval power was the aircraft carrier strike group, a symbol of a nation's might. But Ukraine has demonstrated that a distributed, low-cost, and unmanned fleet